how cute they are.
I know, they're so adorable, aren't they?
We have a show to do. Stop wagging your tails.
Sorry, Sam, but they're just so cute.
I get it. Now get on with the show.
As you wish, Sam. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Nightly News, brought to you by St. Rose Television at the College of St. Rose. Today is February 12th, 2018. I'm David Meister.
And I'm Leanne DeMartino.
Let's get into tonight's news.
Tonight we will be talking about graduate admissions information sessions, St. Rose joining the Poor People's Campaign, the return of Friday night's programs, a new St. Rose chapter of Women Everywhere Believe organization, the late night minute to win a game, and David will talk about our St. Rose athletics.
The Office of Graduate Admissions at St. Rose is hosting several events this week to help students as they prepare for pursuing graduate degrees. Students who attend one of the information sessions will have their application fee waived. The schedule is as follows. Tuesday, there is an education open house. Wednesday, there is a business and IT open house. Thursday, there is a counseling, psychology, and social work open house. And on Friday, there is a workshop for putting together a competitive graduate school application. Students must RSVP on the St. Rose website. Those who cannot attend any of the events can contact Graduate Admissions for more information.
The Poor People's Campaign has reached the Capital District, and the St. Rose community is organizing to join the cause. This organization focuses on raising awareness of poverty and issues it creates. They also work to include members of the lower class in their advocacy and campaign efforts. In June, the PPC plans to march on Washington, D.C. The Interfaith Sanctuary will hold an interest meeting at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon to discuss future courses of action. The local and state PPC committees are also looking for students to serve on their boards. Attend the interest meeting or contact Ken Scott, Director of Community Service, for more details.
The Friday Nights program begins this Friday, and they are still in need of volunteers. This program is especially valuable to St. Rose students who are interested in getting an experience in a classroom setting or working with children and teenagers on the autism spectrum. Being a volunteer qualifies as community service, and the program takes place for about 3 hours in the early evening on 5 Fridays throughout the semester. Anyone who is interested should contact Dr. Susan DeLuke as soon as possible.
A group of women from St. Rose are using their experience and education to empower local girls. Women Everywhere Believe is a national organization that now has a chapter here on campus. The members of the clubs are participating with St. Rose and with St. Anne Institute to volunteer teach an 8-week curriculum. Some of the topics include community service, self-care, and financial literacy, which they plan on calling Money Moves.
What can you do in a minute? Students were able to test their skills at the Late Night Minute to Win It event. Some of the tasks included popping an entire sheet of bubble wrap, sticking your nose in Vaseline to move cotton balls around in a bowl, and shaking ping pong balls out of a tissue box strapped to your waist. The Late Night Planning Committee has more events coming up soon. The next event is a trip to Dave & Buster's, so keep an eye out for posters around campus.
Now let's go to SRTV's meteorologist, Ted Stabile, to tell us what to expect for weather for the rest of the week. Here's to you, Ted.
I call that ditty, My God, This Is My Life. What happened? This week for the weather, on Monday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 37 and a low of 14. Moving on to Tuesday, it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 32 and a low of 24. Wednesday, we get our second highest temperature of the week with a high of 48 and a low of 38, but with a caveat of some rain. On Thursday, there's going to be some AM sunny weather with a high of 52 and a low of 36. On Friday, there's going to be some rain in the AM and a low of 16. Saturday, more the same with a high of 35 and a low of 25. And then finally on Sunday, it's going to be sunny with a high of 45. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Ted. Let's get into this week in sports. The St. Rose women's basketball team is looking to snap a 2-game winning streak when they traveled to Adelphi last Tuesday, but were unable to get the win, falling 87-48. The Panthers got out of the gates quickly, beginning the game on a 10-2 run. Leading the Golden Knights on the day was Carissa Birthright with 13 points and Leah Dollard, who had 12 points of her own. They looked to bounce back on Saturday against the New Haven Chargers, but could not notch the victory, losing 70-58. Birthright once again led the way for St. Rose with another strong performance of 17 points. Behind her were teammates Ashley Vanderwall and Nina Fadulo, who each contributed 7 points. The two losses put the team at 9-14 on the season with 3 games left to go, and will travel to take on the American International Yellow Jackets on Wednesday. The men's basketball team was also on the road against Adelphi last Tuesday and suffered the same fate as the women's team with a loss 88-62. The game saw the Panthers once again jump out in front early with a 22-7 run. Julian Lipinski led the Golden Knights on the day with 13 points and 12 rebounds. Behind him was Jack Jones with 15 points. The team looked to snap their losing streak on Thursday against American International and were successful in doing so, winning 83-67. Jones led the team on the day with a season-high 21 points, and Lipinski was behind him with 13 points. St. Rose looked to ride this momentum into a match Saturday against New Haven and did just that, winning 84-68. Michael Ryan Boyd paved the way with 16 points, and Lipinski once again had another great day with 13 points. The team is now 18-7 with 3 games left until the postseason and will travel to take on the Yellow Jackets again on Wednesday. And that's all for sports this week.
That's all we have for the nightly news this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Leanne DeMartino.
And I'm David Meister.
For more information on any of our stories, take a look at the Chronicle, the St. Rose newspaper, both in print and online. See you next week.
Have a great night, everyone.